Good morning, everyone. My name is Jesse. I'm with the City of McAllen Parks and Recreation, and today we are trying something new for our Unplugged video. Today we are going to start a segment on coffee talk. Now, ideally, when we brought up this coffee talk topic, I went back to where it took me as a child, where I was a kid and my grandparents would drink coffee every morning before they start their day. And those are the moments that I remember that I had actual conversations with them that were very either motivational or funny, or just basically sitting down, taking that time to enjoy that conversation with that. So with this segment, we're doing that, but we're going to do a little twist. I think right now, with everything going on, to slow things down, we're going to do a coffee talk with our co-workers. Talk a little bit about them, what they do, a little bit about their personal life, their hobbies, their interests, how their management has been changing throughout this whole time. This is a great way for the audience like you to always comment, question, call us, give us feedback, ask us any questions that you may not know, and what better way to do it over a cup of coffee. So today my special guest is my co-worker Marcello Palmview manager. So Marcello, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
So coffee talk, what do you get out of it? What is it to you?
I feel like it's a good opportunity to explain to people what's going on. So, like you mentioned, if they have questions, comments, concerns, this is a perfect time to let us know, let Jesse know. He can bring it onto the show and ask the people directly, and this way you guys get informed on what's going on, what we're doing, what we're continuing to do, and what we want to do. So, submit those questions. We want to hear them.
So the first question I need to ask you, how do you even like your coffee?
My coffee, I'm straight black, 2 sugars. That's how I drink it every morning. Then throughout the day, I'm a coffee drinker, so I drink on average 2 a day.
Now you're talking about 2 cups, or you're talking about 2 gallons?
in total, we might get to 2 gallons. Straight black, about two of these cups. Then maybe around the evening, at night, I drink maybe a vanilla latte or a French vanilla, little cream, a little more sugar. But basically, straight black.
Now I heard, okay, so there's this theory about coffee that it has caffeine and it wakes you up. But I also see people drink that at night. And it says that it winds them down, it gets them to relax. How does coffee work for you? Does it get you going? Do you really need it, or is it something that you're used to? And how long have you been drinking coffee?
So, I've been drinking coffee maybe since I was the age of 5, 6. Not straight black. Of course, growing up, we would drink café con leche, which is basically milk with coffee. And then sugar, of course. And then from there, just transitioned. Started drinking maybe coffee with milk, then straight black coffee. For me, in the mornings, it does wake me up. The smell alone is something that kind of opens my eyes. And then throughout the day, at night, if I feel that I'm kind of like overactive mentally or physically not so much anymore, but mentally, like my mind is running. So if my mind is running, I drink a cup of coffee, and it kind of winds me down. So I'm able to sleep better. But yeah, that's something that I've heard too, and I kind of both of that.
What's been your best coffee you've ever had?
Oh, my best coffee. So the best cup of coffee I had was at a coffee shop in Chicago. Unfortunately, I didn't get the name of the coffee. I wasn't really thinking.
Those are the best kind.
Yeah. Well,
when you unexpectedly try it and you end up loving it.
But I want it again. So I lost that opportunity. But I was shocked from the taste alone, the acidity of the coffee. There was really none. It wasn't really that bitter. You could actually. I want to say that I tasted some sort of like flowery, floral note in there, maybe some chocolate, But I remember that I was really amazed by the taste, and it was that specific house coffee. But I didn't ask him what it was, and I didn't ask him if it's something that I purchase online. That was about 12 years ago.
So we know that there's plenty of coffees out there, right? You have your, your iced coffee, your warm coffee, your hot coffee, instant coffee. And that's just the way with us. We're programming. There's so many programs out there, and now we're going into the virtual programming. You as a manager, how do you plan that? How do you program that? I mean, like I just said, there's different types of coffees, there's different types of programming. What do you do to gauge that programming into our programs here at Parks and Recreation?
So, just like anything else, like you said, different kinds of coffee. For me, if I'm on the run, I'm doing something, and I need a coffee, maybe an instant coffee is the way to go. It's quick, it's easy. I got a bottle of water, put it in there, shake it up, instant coffee. Might not be the best flavor, but it's what I need, right? So same thing with programming. Like right now, like you said, we're moving, we're trying to go into virtual. So what's out there right now, what's hitting? I have an edge because I am a father of 2 girls in 2 different age groups. I got a 5-year-old and a 12-year-old. The 12-year-old, she's into the whole TikTok thing. So there's TikTok challenges, TikTok recipes, TikTok dances. So I want to look into that. My little girl, my 5-year-old, she's really into gaming. She's in Minecraft, Roblox, Call of Duty. That was my fault. Call of Duty was my fault.
I can vouch for that.
So, but it's something that she's good at. It's something that she enjoys, and I have to pay attention to that. And so we collaborate and we share these ideas, and whoever is best to lead it, to run it, or whoever moves on it, that's how we do the program.
So discussing on programming, we noticed that you came up with a great and awesome idea. And if you do not know any about it, you need to check out his video. It's amazing. By the way, I'm the driver in that video. So what we have here is our, what you call, Rick Squat.
When did this get here?
Well, I just pulled up. So tell me about this. I mean, this is a great idea. It's something very different. I mean, again, others are going to have it. Others do have it. But what made you just say, let's do this here in McAllen?
Like I said, it was during that whole transition, thinking about what we can do. My kids, we have different activities for them to do, but my daughter, she bought a skateboard, so she was playing with a skateboard, and a lot of parents out there know they want something today, they forget about it tomorrow, things like that. So our programs is something where parents can come, bring their children, they can do an activity, learn it, see if they like it, and continue with it, right? And they have that option to come here, and we have plenty of equipment for them to try out, different classes for them to view, and I figured it would be neat if I had that equipment available to my kids, so I wouldn't have to constantly make that expense and see them if they're gonna like it, if they're not gonna like it, and I've already made an investment in this equipment, and it's just sitting in the garage.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's
More
convenient.
convenient. Yeah.
So, that's when I started looking it up, seeing what I can do, if there was something that already existed, something that we can create, and that's where the idea of Rexall came to be. So we take the programming and we go to your front door, and we set up outside, and we have activities. We've done flower pots, we've done kites.
Now you've taken me on to at least 2 of those.
Correct.
And I gotta say, it's very unique, it's very different, and very challenging. And when I say challenging, is again, things are a little bit more different now. And we try to still provide that energy, that fun experience where they don't feel like things are going on. They feel like, wow, they came to us. And when we try to do these programs, I know we try to create these programs that are affordable, that are fun, and just pretty much anyone can enjoy. It doesn't have to be for residents of McAllen for these programming. But when you came up with this idea, I was sold. I was sold to the fact that we might be limited, but yet we're not limited, if that makes any sense. We're actually going to be able to get there and do that. And when going to these two places that we went, those kids that saw the van pulling up, I mean, they lit up. They were happy. And you having two daughters, I could only imagine what their parents felt like when their kids were just excited about Rick Swat pulling up and then getting all our gear down and then starting our activities. I really think it's a great idea. I think it was very unique and awesome.
Yeah, like you said, that excitement that the kids show while we're doing it, that pays off. That's something that we like to see that's working. We're providing that programming, but outside. Like you said, we have different. We're in a different time. Our programming are not running, but we were still programming.
So I gotta ask, what's your go-to food?
Oh, well, I got two. All right, like something quick, easy, hot dog. And you can't go wrong with a hot dog. You can dress it any way you like, put all kind of toppings you want.
But you have to have toppings, or you can just straight.
I can go just dog, no bun, straight dog. Different situations. If I'm on the go, I gotta grab it. I'm gone.
There you go. That is very true.
Now, a sit-down meal, favorite food? I would say my mom's lasagna. Not any lasagna. It's got to be my mom's lasagna. Mom, you've been slacking. I haven't had it in a while. The baby boy's hungry.
I'm willing to try that lasagna too.
We got guests coming over.
Here you go.
Jesse, I gotta ask, what's in your cup?
Well, I'm gonna be very honest. I really don't drink coffee. So the irony of this talk show is pretty, irreverent. But however, I gotta admit, I want to try and I want to experience, and I feel that maybe when I bring different guests or we have different people, I can try what they're drinking and expand my horizon of coffee.
Well, I'm almost done, so you can't drink mine.
Yeah, I put a lot of sugar, a lot of cream, a lot of milk, a lot of whatever, but I want to get to that level someday. So Marcello, we've done a lot of special events within the city and also in our own community centers. What has been your favorite special event?
Well, I like them all for different reasons, but I think, when I first started with Parks and Recreation, I think my favorite special event, and it just, because I started with it, was here at Lark with Daddy Daughter. And I carried that idea and I built and took that to Palmview, and I used that same idea and concept with Mommy Daughter over there. So I would say Daddy Daughters was sparked it, and now that I've taken it over to Palmview, Mommy Daughter would be my special event.
And it works perfectly because you do have two kids that are daughters, you said, right?
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
Yeah.
So you get the inside scoop of a 5-year-old and a 12-year-old of all these creative ideas.
Yeah, and they both love it, and for different reasons. My daughter, the youngest one, loves it to dance. The oldest one likes it just because she can wear a dress and be the queen that she thinks she is. I mean, the queen that she is. Well, right now the different activities that I've been picking up lately, I've been trying to build things around the house. Honeydew, fix this, do that.
It's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, that is. And it gives me excuses to try to buy tools. I like tools.
That I do.
But one of my go-to hobbies and something that I've always just done is painting, drawing, just a lot of artistic stuff. There's not something that I'm not willing to try. But like I said, my go-to is probably by now fun painting. I do paint.
So I see that you brought 2 paintings here.
How did these get here?
Right.
Yeah. So during this time, I got a little extra time, so I picked up the hobby and painted these. I had extra playing cards, so I decided to do something with them.
So all of these are actually painting. I mean, they're cards that are flipped down and you paint over them.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be a 4-piece series. I wanted to go with the first Joker that was on the TV screen, so I went with Cesar Ramos. I believe that's his name. And then, yeah, Jack Nicholson, one of my favorite Jokers. And I have in mind to continue, maybe do another Heath Ledger,
And then the most recent,
Joaquin Phoenix. So those are the other 2 that I want to pick up and do. Right now I have these 2 finished up. They've been in my office since I haven't finished the other 2. Why don't we raffle these up? Like,
hey, that's a great idea.
if y'all want them, post on. Like,
How about we do this? If you're interested in them, subscribe to the channel. And how about we take a picture of these, post them up on social media, Facebook, and what? Everyone that creates a comment, go ahead and put their name in the drawing, or do a drawing, and they'll...
tell us a question you want us to ask.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Ask somebody, share, comment, like, right? And then we'll just pick somebody from random, and we'll have Brick Squad drop it off and deliver.
Awesome. Well, Marcello, thank you so much for being on this show, Coffee Talk. I want to thank each and every one of you for viewing us. Make sure you subscribe to our social media page at McAllen Parks. We also have our webpage right here, McAllen.net. Subscribe, like, comment, share, post. We need it. We want it. You see our van out in the streets, honk, we'll wave back at you. This is going to be an exciting new thing that we're going to do. Marcel and I will actually be hosting these events, these topics, and we're going to try to make sure that you understand what we're trying to do for you. I think there's a lot of opportunities for our staff to showcase what we can bring to our community, and we want to thank you for being part of that. Until then, to the next morning.